What's up, guys? Mark Bocox here from Sick Performance, Sick Designs. I told you we're going to take a little bit of a break from the snowmobiles for the season. Today we're actually going to be doing some maintenance, I would say a little bit of not regular maintenance, on actually my wife's Grizzly, Yamaha Grizzly 700 2013. The four-wheel drive actuator quit working on me, so today we're going to be replacing that. So let's get to it.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring, man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring. Give, man, don't pay no.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do here is we're going to want to drain the oil. I want to do that anyways, make sure it's nice and fresh. That is part of the regular maintenance. So what you're going to want to do is on the bottom, I don't even have to remove the factory skid plate. You're going to need a 5mm Allen and a ratchet or whatever you like to use for your preference. Pull that drain plug. I'll show you where it's at. Look up right there in that hole. So get your drain pan underneath that, and then I'm gonna see if I have to remove this arm guard here to get to this fill plug right here. I believe it's gonna be a 17mm. So after you drain the oil, you're gonna put the plug back in, have that fill plug out, fill through there until it gets to the bottom of the threads, plug it back off, and the oil change then is done. Now there's going to be a copper washer on the end of your drain plug. You're going to want to inspect that, most likely, and replace that depending on the age of the machine, how many times this oil change has been done. So go ahead and do that. So here's the new four-wheel drive actuator I'm actually going to replace, OEM from Yamaha. Here's the part number if you need that. This is what it looks like. Big old plug on the back side of it, 3 bolts that hold it in. I'm not sure of the orientation of the splines on this, and I know that there's an O-ring in here, so I'm hoping that my old one is good. But that is located on the back side of the front diff, right here. So it shouldn't be too bad to take off. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got the old one out, no trouble at all. It's just 3 10mm bolts. Hold this thing in. The O-ring is encased in the differential, so that wasn't stuck to this thing, didn't tear or anything like that. And the orientation, that pin there, looks to be in the exact same spot as the new one, so install should go about the same. Alright, so the new diff actuator is in. All the bolts are tight. I did not know the torque spec on them. But Yamaha did not use any Loctite, so I used a blue Loctite on there, and then I just went a little bit over, you know, snug, hand tight. That's going into plastic, so it doesn't mean anything crazy. So that's all done. Now we're finishing up the oil change. What we're using today is Royal Purple 7590. You can read anywhere online. You can use a whole bunch of other stuff that people are running. This is my preference. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to finish this up, button this up, it should be good to go. Alright guys, I think we're to the point where we try and see if it all works.